PhD in agri-entomology. He has got PGDTM in market strategy and marketing management. And if I want to read his all diplomas and degree, it will be a long. Maybe I'll overshoot the time. He is yoga teacher. He is a passionate traveler, reader, and a joke master. For me, in this club as a BP education, if any role is difficult and last moment to fill in, I will request him. He is currently working with FMC as a national head for corporate partnership and capability development. Very big. So he has been 2 times president for this club and 1 time vice president education. So over to Toastmaster Bakul for a wonderful.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I'm a bit nervous because the kind of introduction he has given, I have to live up to them. Right, that introduction. So I'm a bit nervous about that, but I'm not to speak much, so I'm not worried too much. Otherwise, I have to keep creating impression on the audience, which I may not be able to as per the introduction given. Okay, so today's is a table topic section. We have all learned in the previous session how to do table topics. Now you have to put it in practice. Are you all ready?
Yes.
Anybody will be caught and brought over here. Okay, so be ready with that. Theme today is Mahatma Gandhi. So all the table topics, the topic which will be given will be related to Mahatma Gandhi. Are you all ready with that?
Yes.
As Rupinder rightly mentioned, he is most misunderstood. So, and there is a Hindi quote which says कि गांधी हृदय के आर पार कौन जा सका है सिवा बंदूक की 2 गोलियां. So गांधी हृदय के आर पार बहुत लोगों ने उसको मिसअंडरस्टैंड किया. I am not supposed to speak in Hindi here, but I like that couplet, so I am sharing. There is similarity between me and Gandhi, and there are some dissimilarities also. Gandhi was born in Porbandar. I was born in Porbandar. Gandhi studied at Rajkot. I also studied at Rajkot. Gandhi came to Ahmedabad. I also went to Ahmedabad. Gandhi came to Delhi. I am also in Delhi, rather in NCR region. Only thing is Gandhi went to South Africa and I went to US for my studies. But Gandhi worked for the people. I worked for myself. That is a big dissimilarities between me and Gandhi. I am using the frame also, the Gandhi frame, by which at least I can imbibe some values. The two big values which I have imbibed from Gandhi is truth. I have lived to integrity all the times, and it has really, and I strongly believe in non-violence. I am vegetarian. Only what I kill is mosquitoes because I am a bit averse to mosquitoes. Okay, with this, let's go ahead. I'll not speak much about that. What are the ground rules for the table topic section today? Speaker has to think on his or her feet. Okay, so the moment you are given topic, you will be given only 10 seconds. How many seconds? 10 seconds. Time duration. You have to speak for minimum 1 minute. At 1 minute you will be shown green card. 1.5 minutes you will be shown yellow card. You have to keep looking at the timer. And at 2 minutes you will be shown red card. Time to keep red card till the speaker completes the speech. So you will not get to know, because you can speak 30 seconds more after the red card, but you will not know when 30 seconds are over. So if at all you cross 30 seconds more beyond 2 minutes, you will be disqualified. You may not be included, your name may not be included in 40. Speaker to close the speech, as I mentioned, within 30 seconds after the red card. Okay, are you all fine? Yes. Are you all understanding?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. The popular approach to create table topic is audio, right? What O stands for?
Opinion.
R stands for?
Vision.
E stands for? And O stands for? Opinion. So O-R-E-O. So the moment you are given topic, it is already explained, so I will not get into the detail. What is my opinion about what the topic given? Why I say what I say? What are the examples to support my opinion? And I will then end with opinion. Are you all fine with that? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So to participate, you have to choose a number. Right? I will put a number grid here. I will have to manage.
Yeah, sure.
No. Yeah, there are some reasons. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for your help. Yeah. Okay. So camera you can shift a bit. Yeah, you can keep the camera like this. Okay. So, but as I mentioned you, there are 8 different ways you can crack table topics. So one of the ways you learned, which one is? Oreo. There are 8 ways. I will quickly go through. And you go to Google and you will all of them. I am not an expert. I have also got it from Google, my dear friends. Prep or Oreo, both are same. Point or opinion, reason, example or point or opinion. That is first approach, right? Second, pendulum method, right? New Year resolution. So start with one side and give a view, and then swing to the another side, give a view, and take one side finally. Supposing my New Year resolution, right? Should I take it or should I not take it? If I take it, what is the why should I take? And if I don't take it, what are the side effects of it? And ultimately, which one? Will you take resolution or not? So that is a pendulum method. There is also one more method. Third is a balance method. Mayavati or Akhilesh? Supposing this is the topic which counts. Of course, we don't discuss politics over here, but if at all Mayavati, what is Akhilesh? Possibly you can talk about Mayavati, then you can talk about Akhilesh, and then ultimately you decide which one. Or you may also conclude both are best. Are you getting my point? That is balance method. Then light bulb method. This is a Six Sigma. I'm a Six Sigma master black belt. So we always talk about what is the problem, causes of the problem, and a solution of to the problem. Like popular explosion. Supposing you are given that topic, then you can really get into that. Okay. Similarly, there are many methods because the red card is up. A timeline method, past, present, future. If topic comes like that, right? Zoom method, possibly you can really micro level and then macro benefits and then, right? That is the way you can go. I will not get into all the triangle and storytelling. So multiple methods are there. Go to Google, you will find all of them, all the methods we are trying examples. But keep reading, keep reading. Somebody will say, I don't find words. You don't find words because you don't read. That is the one thing which I have learned in my life. And if you read more, you will not run out of vocabularies, right? It is said, and I like that quote which says, if you don't read, you live one life, but if you read, you live many lives. So the moment I read book, oh my God, something new to be done in the life, and new life starts. So that's the way it is. So I'll not get into much detail now. Time starts. Okay, are you all ready now? I'll show you. Supposing somebody has selected 0 as a number, I will ask you people. I'll first invite our members and then the guests. Supposing you are selected, and then there is a quiz also related to Gandhi, okay? So once you come on the stage, you will be asked a question about Gandhi, and then you will be given a topic. Fine? Okay. Say for example, somebody selected 0. So I'll come to 0. Now there is a quiz. Where was Gandhiji born? You all know it. Okay. So then we get to know that Gandhiji was born in Porbandar. And now you will get the topic. Okay. Silence is the best answer to anger. Now supposing this is the topic given, you have to start thinking 10 seconds and start working on the topic. You got it? This is the way it will work for all the topics. I have selected 8 topics. I was awake till 2 o'clock in the night to prepare this, by which I can really select 8 topics and give to all of you. So now, who wants to volunteer first? Come. Okay, you are the first one to raise your finger. Great. Select your number. 5. Number 5, okay. Which year Mahatma Gandhi was born? And this is which birth anniversary we are celebrating?
I don't know.
Anybody? 153 is the correct answer, sir.
153.
1869 is is a correct answer. People are well informed about Gandhi. I really appreciate both of you. Had I had the chocolate, I would have given. Okay. So Mahatma Gandhi. This is 2nd October is a Gandhi Jayanti. He was born on 2nd October 1869, and this is 153rd anniversary we are celebrating. Now comes your topic, and your topic is, Gandhiji says, poverty is the worst form of violence. Poverty is the worst form of violence. Good.
So in my opinion, yes, poverty is the worst form of violence. So if we see why poverty has been there in the world, if we see. So as they say that if we give all the resources to Africa, it will remain poor there, because these are systematic problems. So how we can counter the systematic problem is these problems are created by capitalist or by some systems error. So to improve this poverty, we need to counter the systematic errors or systematic issues, and these systematic errors or systematic issues are created by these capitalists or big kings who has taken out resources from Africa or other countries, and they have themselves been rich and created poverty. So I think poverty is the worst form of violence.
Yes, sorry. Everybody clap? Yeah, everybody has to clap, okay? When somebody has taken a courage. Wonderful. Let's go. So number 5 is gone. Anybody? Yeah, please come. I'll invite you because you were also the one who raised it. Please come. May I know your name? Shikhar. Somebody is writing the names of the speakers because we will have to vote to select the best one. Okay? Shikhar is the name. Choose the number.
Number 9.
Number
9.
9. Number 9. Okay. And your question is, when did Gandhiji start wearing only loincloth or dhoti? Anybody has an idea?
After he came.
Who said 1921? Wonderful, man. Exactly 1921, right? Yeah, after somebody said, somebody wanted to add something.
Yeah, after he came from South Africa.
Yeah, that we know. There is something wrong with that. But wonderful effort. Yeah, so let me give you the answer. Okay. It was 95 years ago, and 22nd September 1921, Gandhi made a momentous decision to change his attire. Right? From an elaborate Gujarati attire, he decided a simple dhoti and shawl. The epoch-making decision was taken by Gandhiji at Madurai. When he went to Champaran, he was taking bath and he saw people half naked because they were poor. He was really shaken, right? And decided that he has to work for and with the poor people of India. How can he identify with them if he wears clothes, which are different from them, right? He stuck to his dress code even when he went to the round table conference, right? So there is a quiz question which is coming. Who told him a half-naked man? But so if you don't Google it, okay? Fine. So now your topic coming. Your topic is, an eye for an eye only ends up making whole world blind. An eye for an eye will make the whole world blind. Good luck to you.
Thanks. In my opinion, an eye to eye is meant to say when we try to just oppose someone, so it gets more stronger to be oppose ourselves also. So we should not try to oppose. We should try to understand a situation. So this is the main criteria to to suppress any kind of situation, so which can create any critical outcome which will be very harmful for us. So that's how it is. Thank you so much.
You want to say something more?
And just something more. So we should try to be just more calm, and because we are humans, we will try to, we are also egoistic sometimes, we are also sometimes emotional, we are also sometimes very degraded in ourselves, because we know ourselves as a person, because we try to just improve. We should try to just improve as much as we can, and we just try to just being ourselves as much as we can.
Excellent. Clap for him. Everybody should clap for him. Coming here is a courage, and he showed that courage. When I spoke for the first time, I spoke only 2.5 minutes out of 5. But I had made a beginning. Similarly, he is also making beginning. You are teaching us. Thank you so much. Okay, right. Yeah, you want to say something? No, I think I will call her. No, him first. Sorry. Yeah. So 5 and 9 are gone. Okay. Yes. Your name? Surinder. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Number
7.
7. Okay. As a leader of his people, unsupported by an outward authority, a politician whose success rests upon the craft, not the mastery of technical devices, but simply, I will not read everything. I'll just read last sentence. Generations to come, people will scarcely believe, about Gandhi this was told, people will scarcely believe that such a one man ever walked on this universe. I mean, what it wants to say, I will repeat it. I mean, I fumbled. So, like the man who said this is saying, for generations to come, people will scarcely believe that a man and a blood and flesh like this ever walked on this universe. Who said this about Gandhi? First thing. No idea? Sir.
Albert Einstein.
Excellent. Albert Einstein opined this opinion. If you read this, Albert Einstein had a very high opinion about Gandhi, because truth and non-violence he had used and to win, right? Win our freedom, right? The man who has worked for our freedom, he used a completely different means, not the arms. Okay? Now your topic. Silence is the best answer to anger. Silence is the best answer to anger. Good luck to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon. Once again, I am on the stage, but luckily I get the repeated topic also. And it's, in my opinion, sometimes it works. Silence is the best time to anger. It sometimes does, but not all these times. Reasons, if you are silent on some topic or some argument, your opponent may believe that you are weak. So we have to sometimes, not every time, sometimes we have to respond, but response to anger, not to be anger. Like our earlier topic was, an eye for an eye will make whole world blind. So when we have to answer, keep silence for 15 seconds, 20 seconds, think about, then come with your best response. It is not necessary, you will definitely come with the best response, but you have, we can say that no answer is a wrong answer when you are try to an answer. So just keep your duty, and I conclude this topic with that. Don't try to be a silence for every time. You have speak up your voice whenever it is needed. Thank you.
Excellent effort, right? Silence is the best answer when there is an anger. In Bhagavad Gita in 63rd verse it is said, क्रोधात् भवति सम्मोहः, सम्मोहात् स्मृति विभ्रमः, स्मृति भ्रंशात् बुद्धिनाशः, बुद्धिनाशात् प्रणश्यति. I recommend all of you to know the meaning of this verse. I will not give you. Second chapter, 63rd verse. When you are under anger, you are not buddhivala. Okay, that's what Lord Krishna told to Arjuna. So when you are under anger, keep silence. That is best answer. Okay, let's go to the next one. And now you, yes, I'll invite all the three of you. I will tell us the time, how much we have. Okay, I forgot your name.
Sweety, sir.
Sweety, lovely name. Okay, number 1. Your question: which station of South Africa Gandhiji was thrown out from the first class coach of the train?
South Africa.
Johannesburg.
No. City.
Cape Town.
No. No. Anybody?
Johannesburg.
No. Who is it? I mean, somebody coming close. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. You are an encyclopedia guy.
Gandhi at one point.
Right. Okay. Right. So Gandhiji was thrown out. Mahatma Gandhi was thrown off a train at Pietersmaritzburg, right, railway station in South Africa, and it is a railway station. I'm saying I stand corrected. In 1893, and that stage, the entire freedom movement. From there he started the entire freedom movement. I would say that was a turning point in the history of India's independent struggle. Okay, right? You got it? You got it? Okay, fine. So I also asked this which station, right? Which city? Which station? Okay. Now your topic. Ready? When you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. That is what Gandhiji said. When you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. Good luck to you.
Gandhiji well said, whenever you are confronted with an opponent, conquer him with love. This he has showed in his Satyagraha right from the beginning, from Champaran movement, Ahmedabad Satyagraha and Khera Satyagraha. When he went on the fast in support of the peasants, and when the Pune Pact come, then in order to agree Ambedkar on his point of view, he went on fast and everybody agreed with him. So he correctly said, when you are confronted with the opponent, conquer him with love, with your silence, and you will definitely win his or her heart towards you.
Would you say something more?
And this will help you create an equanimity in the society, in the environment, and encourage others to follow your method, that is non-violence and love, to reach out the solution to your life.
Wonderful. Let's go to the next. Yeah, who raised their hands? Yeah, I mean, I'll give you opportunity to guest, Abhishek. I'll call you. Yeah, please come. Akansha. You are writing the names, right? Akansha. Akansha, your number?
10.
10. Okay. When did Gandhiji start Satyagraha movement in India?
I'm sorry, I'm clueless on Mr. Gandhi.
Oh, you're clueless? Right. So, no problem, no problem. But this will give an impetus for you to read on Gandhi. Right? Okay. Anybody?
1922.
Yeah. So, Champaran. Right? We started from Champaran. Right? So, the Champaran Satyagraha, what you mentioned, ma'am, right, Sweety, in 1970, right, the first Satyagraha against British considered a historically important rebellion in India's independence movement. When he came from South Africa, right, there were farmers who were exploited, who were cultivating indigo. You remember that? Yes. Right? And they were not getting the remunerative prices. And from there he started Right, so he came in 1915 from South Africa and he started this. Okay, so just read it out, I'll not take much time. Now the topic. It's always has been a mystery to me how people can respect themselves when they keep humiliating other human beings. It has always been a mystery to me how can people respect themselves when they humiliate other human beings. Your time starts now. Good.
So I think I would like to start with some instances which I've encountered in my personal life, be it my personal life or be it my corporate life. So a few days back, one of my colleagues disrespected me. I was just working, and he was irritated with me because I was being appreciated, etc. So he yelled at me and he barged out of the door. And at that moment, I felt a burst of emotion walking through, a burst of anger within me, and I kept wondering what really happened because he was friends with me for so long. And that was the time when I felt that how can he humiliate me just because of one incident that's happening in my life, which is good, and what is it that's propelling him to kind of burst out that anger at me and then be at ease with himself. And similarly in our personal lives also, sometimes I've seen people disrespecting maids, cooks, car washers, etc. and then they actually are okay with that. They fight for small pennies while they don't care enough that they are going out to club and spending 2,000 bucks, etc. So I think these are the instances that we have seen a lot in our daily life, and I believe that it's a very important lesson, and we all should think through that are we really acting humans, are we really giving respect to other people as much as we want that for ourselves. Thank you.
I think it was very good effort, right? Okay, going to the next. Any guest maybe want to come? And who are the other guests? So I will invite all of you, okay? Right, one by one. Choose your number, ma'am.
4.
Yeah.
Bhawna.
Bhawna. Number 4. Okay. Your question. Who did Mahatma Gandhi consider as his political mentor?
No clue.
Yes.
Gopal Krishna Gokhale.
Yes, you are spot on. Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Gopal Krishna Gokhale was an educationist from Maharashtra. Gandhiji had invited him to South Africa, and he influenced Gandhi to come and work for India's freedom movement. Right. So the answer is Gopal Krishna Gokhale was famously the mentor of Gandhi in later years. Like in 1912, Gokhale visited South Africa at Gandhi's invitation. As a young barrister, Gandhi returned from his struggles against empire in South Africa and received personal guidance from Gopal Krishna Gokhale. Right? And yeah, so that's what. Now your topic. Are you ready?
Yes.
Right. Wonderful, Bhawna. And your topic is the future depends on what we do in present. Our future depends upon what we do in present. Your time starts after 10 seconds. Good luck.
Thank you so much. So I believe that what we experience in our daily lives today is the result of our past actions, our past thoughts, our past deeds, right? So likewise, if we do what is right today, the results will be according to that. And as I say that, I also believe that if we keep living in the past and thinking about our past mistakes, what we could have done right, it will take your energy away from the present moment. So I believe that being focused in what is right, like what should we do right today, will bring results in the future, very positive results. And I think we should not be very much focused on the results also, as much as we should be focused on, okay, what can I do today? What is the best thing to be done today, rather than living in the past always. So yes, I think the best course of action is just to be focused on the present.
Anything more you want to say?
Yes. Also, I think yeah, nothing else.
why I push people to say something more, by which at least they get qualified. 1 minute a person is to speak, but you spoke very well. I must appreciate that. Correct. Okay. Sir, could you come? Yeah, please. Gaurav. Gaurav, choose your number. Number 3. Okay. What was the Quit India movement? When was the Quit India movement started? 1942. Who said 1942? You're right. Okay. You are just away by a whisker, by 1 year. Right. Okay. So, Quit India movement. It started at Mumbai's Govalyatin Maidan, also known as August Kranti Maidan, because that August Kranti, there is an express, right, trains in which we sit. It started from here, right? And the place where the Quit India movement, also known as India August movement or August Kranti, it is also called that, right, was launched by Mahatma Gandhi along with all other leaders on August 8 and 9 in 1942. Okay, Bharat Chodo Andolan, right? Okay, now your topic. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, your topic is be the change you wish to see in the world. Very popular quotation, right? Be the change you want to see in the world. After 10 seconds, your time starts. Good luck to you.
Good morning, everyone. The famous statement by Mahatma Gandhi, be the change that you wish to see in the world. I completely agree with that statement. The reason is, this is what I have seen in my personal life as well. I can give you 3 examples of it. One of the examples is from my personal life. I can tell the conversation I have with my wife, and she keeps telling me, why don't you do a specific thing in your action? And one of the reason I keep talking to her and keep reminding, and she keeps stating this statement from Mahatma Gandhi that I keep suggesting her to implement some action like can you read a little bit more? Can we have a practice of going through 10 books in a year? And she keep pushing me back that how many books have you read in the last year than me, so that I can implement the same principle in my life. The second incident I can share you is of my professional life, which is of fear from my boss. He keep pushing me of being proactive, and he keep giving me an example that you can see that he himself is very proactive in his professional life, and he keep pushing me to become proactive, and he keep telling me that you can see me proactive and I want you to become proactive. May not be a perfect good speak, but yeah, this is what I want to say. And to conclude, I would say that yeah, I completely agree with the statement of Mahatma Gandhi, and I believe we can agree to this principle and we keep implementing the change that we want to see in others. I think we will become a better person in ourselves. Yeah.
You gave a good speech, very good speech. Okay. Can we go to the next? Yeah, ma'am. I'll call you. Yeah, please. So, best thing about Toastmasters Club is you really get a very captive audience, a familiar audience where you can practice public speaking. So that can really help you improve. That is the benefit of coming here and really speaking. You will really do better. Okay. So let's go to the next one. Your number? 12. Okay. Your question is, what do you know about Dandi March? Not much. Okay. How much do you know about Shah Rukh Khan? Yeah. So no, and there is nothing wrong in knowing about Shah Rukh Khan, but we should also know about Dandi March. No worries. No worries. Anybody knows about Dandi March? Who said so? Yes, Abhishek, you are right. Right. Anybody wants to know more? Yeah, I'll share. I'll share with you. 100 kilometers? It is 100 kilometers?
1930.
Yeah, 1930 he broke that, right? I mean, sorry, I'll tell you how many kilometers.
It was against the salt laws.
Yes, exactly. The young guys, they know, right? I really am very happy about it. Okay, so Salt March also is known as Salt Satyagraha, Dandi March, because it ended at Dandi, which is near Navsari in Gujarat, in southern part of Gujarat, right? An act of non-violent civil obedience movement in colonial time, right? 24-day march, right? It started on 12th March 1930 to 6th April 1930, right? A direct action against tax resistance, tax on the salt, right? And started with 70 volunteers, trusted volunteers. It started, and it was 385 kilometers walk, 385, okay, not 100, and he really broke that, right? He violated that act on 6th April 1930 at 8:30 am, and that really created a huge uproar in entire country, and that freedom movement started. Now you're talking, okay? Are you ready? Somewhat. No, you will do great. Okay. If we want to reach the real peace in the world, we should start educating our children, Gandhiji said. If we want to achieve real peace in this world, we should start educating our children. After 10 seconds, your time will start. Good.
So actually this quote is very well said, because as we see, children are the future, you know. So if we are educating them, we are making them think more, think clearly, and think with their open mind. So obviously there will be progress, there will be peace, and no educated person wants to indulge in a conversation or waste their time, getting out of peace of the mind. So this is the real peace, and education not only makes us think from a broad perspective, but also crosses the barrier. So this is what I wanted to speak about.
Wanted to say something more on why education to children?
Education, because it is a future to prosperous world. So if we are educating children, they'll be able to earn, and when they'll be earning, there'll be less robbery, less crime. So ultimately there'll be peace. That's the logic behind this.
Do you have time? No time. So you all are saved now. There is no more competition. So I hope you like the table topic session today, right? And there are multiple lines. Some numbers are left. Every number there is a quiz. Okay, I'll share this. But thank you so much for giving time. I give it back to our Toastmaster of the day.
Toastmaster Bakul, and a lot of learning, and we came to know about Mr. Gandhi a lot today. So without further ado, I would like to call President. Before that, I would like to call upon Toastmaster Shruti for telling her timer report. Toastmasters.
Good afternoon, everyone. So I will just share the time allotted and time taken by everyone. What was the time allotted and the time taken? So TM Atul, it was 2 minutes, he took 1 minute 50 seconds. TM Dipanshu, it was 5 minutes, he took 4 minutes 7 seconds. TM Vivekananda, it was 5 minutes, he took 4 minutes 10 seconds. TM Surinder, for table topics, it was 2 minutes, he took 2 minutes 15 seconds for the first time he spoke. TM Rupinder, the allotted time was 35 minutes for the session, so he took 31 minutes 30 seconds, and 15 minutes was for questions and answers, so he took 14 minutes 10 seconds. And TM Bakul, it was for the first table topic it was 2 minutes, so he took 1 minute 5 seconds. Guest Bhawna, it was 2 minutes, he took 1 minute 6 seconds. Guest Saf, it was 2 minutes, he took 2 minutes 5 seconds. And guest Sweety, it was 2 minutes, she took exact 1 minute. For TM Bakul, for the table topic session, it was 30 minutes, so he took a total time of 32 minutes and 30 seconds. TM Harjinder, for table topic, it was 2 minutes, he took 1 minute 25 seconds. For guest Shikhar, it was 2 minutes, he took 1 minute 20 seconds. TM Surinder, it was 2 minutes for the table topic, he took 1 minute 35 seconds. Guest Sweety, it was 2 minutes for the table topics, she took exact 1 minute. Guest Akansha, it was 2 minutes, she took 1 minute 27 seconds. Guest Bhawna, for the second table topic, it was 2 minutes, she took 1 minute. Guest Gaurav, it was 2 minutes, he took 1 minute 58 seconds. Guest Harshita, it was 2 minutes and she took 1 minute 20 seconds. That's all from my side.
Now I would like to invite President Dipanshu come over the stage and have a closing remarks.
Wasn't it a great session today?
Yes.
We learned from the best about how to ace table topics, and I think we all agree impromptu speaking is such a valuable skill in our daily life, in our corporate life. So, are we taking something of value from today's meeting? Yes?
Yes.
That's the spirit. And we got a chance to actually try this Oreo approach with the session by Bakul sir. It was really an amazing session. Looking to our voting session, we will have a voting link on the WhatsApp group. For the guests, please scan the QR code to your nearest members. Please help the guests with the QR code, and please vote for the best table topic speaker, best role player. We have TMOD Toastmaster Vivekananda, Joke Master Toastmaster Surinder, and Table Topic Master Toastmaster Bakul. So, Abhishek, we have shared. Yeah, while we are having voting, I'll move on to our lovely guest feedback for today's meeting. So, for the guest, how do you like today's meeting? Any feedback you have for us, or any suggestion you have for us? So, sir, would you like to give us how do you like today's meeting? Feedback you have for us?
Feedback means a statement.
Anything you want to share?
It's very nice.
Okay, thank you. How do you like today's meeting?
It's very learning for me. We learned a lot about Mahatma Gandhi, which I frankly speaking didn't know before. Although we have read it about in our classrooms in the childhood, but rarely we forgot about it. So yeah, that's definitely amazing section today.
Thank you very much. Your feedback.
I really like the session and it was very learnful, and he was confident to speak even my English is not very well. So I really like this.
We all start at the same level and that's how we get to sir, your feedback?
Yes, so it was a great learning experience for me. So we had public information which was to discuss and great things I learned today. And it was a great experience. I'm going to that for the technical.
Thank you very much.
Amazing energy in this club, and till now from last 2.5 years, I think I've been attending Toastmasters meeting online, but today attending it physically made me believe that it's a different ballgame and that I should do it over. So, but amazing energy in this club.
Yeah, thank you.
learning experience and stuck in the technique or you will create.
Yeah. Thank you. Your feedback.
Fantastic, the group, there's a fantastic learning among the team and
Thank you. Your feedback, any suggestion you have for us?
I'm so sorry I joined late, but for 40 minutes I joined. I really love the aura and the ambience, and I'm sure to join.
Thank you.
I like the energy and it gave me networking opportunities, so I'm really happy with this.
Thank you. I'm Vivek.
Hi, good morning everybody. Thank you sir. So I am meeting first time to Bakul sir, Vivekananda now. So my name is Mukund. I joined first time face to face over here. And I was a member, so I am not currently active member now, but I am thinking to rejoin back actually. So it was a great session today and I am really delighted to join today. And thanks for allowing me to come a little late. Thank you.
Thank you for the good presentation. To all the guests, please reach out to Navcharan. He is our VP membership for any query, any assistance you need with membership. Today we had a special session, that's why we don't have speeches, we don't have the evaluation, which is for the Toastmasters, which is famous for. So if you want, you are most welcome to attend our next session too, which will have our regular meeting with 3 speeches. In our regular meeting, we have almost 16 to 17 role players, people playing different roles. So it's also an amazing experience to behold. With this, do we have the results? Abhishek sir? Yeah. We have the results? Okay. Okay, so till we have the results, one thing we would like to do first of all is to show our deepest acknowledgement and appreciation to DTM Rupinder Singh for taking out the time and presenting a model in our club. I was following with him since July, since I became the president, because he is an exceptional speaker, a prolific speaker, and the best thing I like about his sessions are that he engages everyone. And the sessions are so practical that you can apply in an instant, and we all see the results. So, sir, can you please come on the stage? Thank you very much. With this, we move on to our voting results. First is the best auxiliary role player. Today we had only one auxiliary role player, timer, but she did a fantastic job, engaging everyone and also noting down every thing, every timing, and it is a difficult job because being a timer, being an auxiliary role player, you have to listen attentively. And listening skills for us millennials and for us this new generation is a difficult thing. So, Toastmaster Shruti Sharma, please go on the stage. Yeah, sure.
This is my first certificate here, and I was the only participant.
We didn't have the best role player one.
The voting has not taken place. But anyhow, we can see on this.
So, can you have quick voting? Okay. Let's leave it there. So, best table topic speaker award. We have amazing table topic speeches today. Who do you think is taking the award?
There were many good speakers from the guests also.
Many good speakers. Any name?
And also from the members.
You want to suggest who do you think did the best job here? Sweety, anyone else?
Sweety, Bhawna, ma'am, and Gaurav, everybody did well in fact.
Yeah. It was really an amazing session and everyone did great. But the award goes to only one. And the award goes to our guest. And she is who was given the topic of the what is the ideal date. So, ladies and gentlemen, with a huge round of applause, please welcome Toastmaster guest Sweety. Yes, we have the best role player award also. We have three amazing prolific speakers today. TMOD Vivekananda, Surinder, Toastmaster and Bakul sir as the TTM. Who do you think is taking the award? Bakul sir. It is, I think, become a rule whenever Bakul sir is playing a role, he is taking the award.
Oh my God, yes, sir, they had no roles.
The best role player award goes to Toastmaster Bakul.
Yeah, I very like it.
Like I said in the start, it's the first week of the month, and in Toastmasters, in our club, Millennium Free Toastmasters Club, we follow an approach called the Toastmaster of the Month. Toastmaster of the Month award goes to the most proactive member in our club, the member who took the most roles, the member who stand up when there was a backout at the last moment, the member who was active on social media, the member who attended all the meetings, who had the most attendance. So the Toastmaster of the Month for the month of September goes to a very new member of our club.
Wow.
She was very active throughout the month of September. She took many roles. She even nominated herself when there was a last moment back out and the education was struggling to find a club. So the Toastmaster of the Month award for the month of September goes to Toastmaster Shreya Upadhyay. This award you will take. With this, we conclude our session. We have snacks, which is after the meeting we have a networking time, which is we all meet each other. So thank you everyone for joining. I'll end up with a very beautiful quote, which also resembles the journey in our Toastmasters, said by Simon Sinek, that the goal is not to be perfect by the end, the goal is to be better today. Thank you everyone. Who's best at selfies? I'm not.
I'm not the best, but I can take selfies.
Yeah, sure. Everyone coming? Raise the bar.
I cannot see you smiling, so you smile a bit more. Thank you so much.
Please join us for the snacks.